Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone that teach us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and through the Holy Spirit, the Rakah, Kwadash. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect scattered abroad around the four corners of the earth, mainly in Babylon the Great. Scatter abroad, the 144,000 and 1/3. Shalom. All right, and this lesson basically is going into a commentary lesson or a re-upload of a lesson via through the spirit, letting you know that adultery, as it says in onto this page, GMS declaring the end, that the elder apostle Tahar, adultery is no joke. It is a sin unto death. And that is according to the law, according to Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10. All right. Even though we know and understand that, we can't execute the law because we're in captivity. All right. We're not in our rulership. But let it be known that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah does hate adultery. And it is a sin worthy of death. And the Lord is going to visit people that into that type of act. That's why you have a lot of people, especially that be incarcerated, go to prison behind a woman, especially if they put another guy to death. And there's been numerous of stories throughout the years that's been going on like that, the act of adultery. And also the story about how this woman committed adultery with her mechanic and they both died in the fucking car they was, having relations in. So adultery is a very, very serious act, all right, which is worthy of death. All right, but as the this brother underneath it, the thumbnail GMS Overdrive 144, it said adultery in the IUIC. All right, and the reason why adultery is in the IUIC because they have women amongst their congregation, women, and let alone the children as well. All right. Trying to be family Israelites and build a kingdom or infrastructure within this society. All right. Within this kingdom. But nonetheless, this is the reason why we respect the order of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and we respect, the command of not having women around brothers and around the camp. All right. Women ought to learn at home from her husbands, all right, under silence and subjection. All right, they have to be submissive towards their husband and willing to learn from their husband. All right, that's just how the order is, and that is the law of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We don't have to go into no long lessons or straight breakdowns on the man and the woman. All right, but nonetheless, all this could have been avoided. All right, but that also lets you know that the IUIC, the Lord is not dealing with them, man. And, the head of their congregation, Bishop Nate, I'm going to call him Nasty Nate, because as I'm about to play a clip from Elder Apostle Tahar video, he even said he liked this type of stuff, man. Letting it be known, really, he's not matured in the spirit. And honestly, he's low-key, kind of, he take it lightly and take it, as a joke, as the act of adultery. All right. And that always been a problem within the school throughout history. So that's another reason why Elder Apostle Tahar made it be known that the women are to learn in silence and at home from her husband. If she don't have a husband, she ought to keep in silence and keep in order and learn from the elders and the apostles, man. All right. So we should all understand that, and we should all understand how serious adultery is, and it is worthy of death. OK. And before I get there, I want to get a precept. This is James 1. This will be my first precept. I'm going to start off. James 1:8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. All right, and that's Nate, because here he pushes the law, but he's taking lightly of the law or the act of adultery. All right, he's saying basically he likes that type of energy. He likes that type of vibe, all right, of the act of adultery happening. All right, he liked the drama, the gossip, all right. Basically letting it be known he's not mature in the spirit, because if he was mature in the spirit, he, especially him, that happening amongst his congregation, he should have been hella pissed, all right. He should have made a decree right then and there to kick the women out and have the men, get back in line and get back in order. But hey, we all know how Bishop Nate gets down, man. James 1:8 in the NLT, their loyalty is divided between God and the world, and they are unstable in everything they do. And that's Bishop Nate, man. All right. And, through the spirit, we still believe that, Bishop Nate took the bad, because he's still not teaching 100% truth. He's not teaching the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, even though he knows the names. The congregation made numerous of videos, and brothers did videos on that, or commentary of these people, of these individuals saying they know the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. They just don't exalt it. They just don't put it out there on Front Street, not knowing and not understanding the Lord is going to visit you for that shit, man. All right, that's some disloyalty shit at the end of the day, because the Lord did not have to reveal the little bit that they know, even knowing that they are Israelites. But hey, you still have to fit the prophecy of the false prophets. All right, the 2/3. All right, so on and so forth. So let me go there. Let me get back in the KJV. Let me type in. Get this right quick. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall be put to death. All right. And a public service announcement: the only way adultery happens unto a man is when a man is being intimate or having relations with another man's woman, whether it be his girl, his girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever title. If she is shacking up with this man to have mainly sexual relations and try to build with this man, that is his woman. That's when the act of adultery happens, man. Adultery is not when a man deals with another woman that's single. Because hypothetically speaking, if you have a woman on the side and she's willing to be that side just for you and only you, is that the act of adultery? The answer is no. Because men are able and eligible to have more than one woman / wife. All right. So lock in on that, because that's just how the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah set it up for it to be. All right. Us being men, we're over women. That's why the ratio to the, women to men are, basically like 5-1, 7-1. Letting it be known it's way more women out here than men, knowing that it's basically okay to have more than one woman. But thanks to this society, Esau, Edom, none established, and all the so-called women's rights, that got thrown out the window. And ultimately, it's the curses of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. That's why I always tell brothers, man, hey, try to hold back. Even if a girl say she with it, don't trust it, man. Because these women are sneaky, slithering snakes, man. This the same woman that made that pact with the serpent. All right. So they're going to have serpent characteristic traits. All right. Let me read it in NLT. Like I said, I'm going to try to make this short because, the elders and apostles and all the other brothers done did videos on it. And you can watch this video. All right. I believe the elder Manat the Zapbat did a video as well about the adultery. All right. And also Karat the Zah, out of GMS Vegas. All right, also did a video. So, this is just me putting my 2 cents in and, filtering it through the scripts. Because that is a serious act, man. Leviticus 20:10. If a man commits adultery with his neighbor's wife, both the man and the woman who have committed adultery must be put to death. All right. And it's just that simple. Let me read 11. If a man violates his father by having sex with one of his father's wives, look at that, letting it be known that the man can have more than one wife. How about that? That's a spirit too. And also, like I said, and that's be going on in Israel too, man, how the sons be having sex with the father wife. All right, the daughter have sex with the mother husband, so on and so forth. And, all types of wickedness in the house of Israel, man. That's our people, though. Both the man and the woman must be put to death, for they are guilty of a capital offense. If a man have sex with his daughter-in-law, both must be put to death. They have committed a perverse act and are guilty of a capital offense. All right. Daughters-in-law, man, having sex with them. All right. Having sex with, your basically your wife daughters. OK. Even if they come from another man, that's still technically wrong, man. All right. You're not supposed to do that. All right. According to the law. And of course, 13, we all see it. Says, verse 13, if a man practice homosexuality, having sex with another man as with a woman, both men have committed a detestable act. They must both be put to death. They are guilty of a capital offense. All right. And that's going on rapid in the nation of Israel right now, man. Okay. But I'm going to play the clip, man. This is why, I call Bishop Nathaniel goddamn Nasty Nate, man, because he likes this type of energy and this type of vibe that's going on amongst his school. But that lets you know that he is unstable in all his ways. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, this is the main person that so-called pushes the law. But meanwhile, like I said, he contradicts himself dealing with the law, especially dealing with this act of adultery. All right. So I'm going to play the video.
What happened? This all took place during men's conference. Officer Leo, can you read this? Yes, sir.
And this is fair use, because they're going to say some, perverse things. So,
Now, brother asshole is the one in the blue. The sister is the one in black. LOAA. Emoji. I'm going to hop in the shower. Another brother's wife in the same congregation. Go ahead, next one. Babe, cause I want to be with you bad as fuck. Don't be smoking no garbage. Then he got the tongue, Yep. You so nasty, my ass went straight to sleep after I sent that last message. Good. Now, talking about shalom, Mark. Shalom. You can't make this stuff up. Kill him. See, that's when you gotta close the doors. Here. I'm kind of nasty. I like to hear this stuff. Yeah.
you heard it.
Kind of nasty. I like to hear this stuff. Yeah. Nasty. I like to hear this stuff.
Bam. Got him. He kind of nasty. He like to hear this stuff. So that's letting me know that you low-key okay with adultery, man. Like I said, you should be furious. You should be pissed the fuck off. Like the dude uttered in the background, kill him. You should, like I said, not to say to do that act, but that's the type of spirit you should really be in, man. A very angry spirit. Salakia, hold on. Salakia. There's something bam on the side of the damn house. All right. Let me play it back a little bit.
See, that's when you gotta close the doors. Yeah. I'm kind of nasty. I like to hear this stuff. Kind of nasty. I like to hear this stuff. Nasty. I like to hear this stuff.
And also, like I said, you can watch the video, but I say it's crazy, man. You have to watch the video for yourself to get the full understanding on what's going on in the IUIC dealing with that adulterous act and everything. So I'm gonna keep playing it.
Okay, Bishop, just messing with you. This is not a laughing matter.
And it's definitely not. And the dude right here on my left of the screen, like, you know, he just came back from so-called committing the act of adultery. And we don't even know the whole story on that. So with that being said, Bishop Nate has no problem with so-called adultery, man. All right. Taking light of the matter. And I'm pretty sure he will let his congregation back once they do, you know, probably got to sign some papers, you know, got to wait 6 months to a year to come back to the congregation, because at the end of the day, he look at them as cattle, as money. And he can't lose his money like that, man. All right. But hey, man, this shit ain't no laughing matter, man. Adultery is no joke, and it is a sin worthy of death. And wonder why men be killing people over the act of adultery, because rightfully so, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, through the law, is worthy of death, man. Let me look up. It's Proverbs 6:32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. All right. And may the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai destroy you, Salat Rayam, on adulterous people, man. All right. Because that shit was going on throughout thousands and generations of years, man. All right. And us being the woman of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we spiritually committed adultery by worshiping and coming unto those false gods, man. That's why the Lord put the curses upon us and kicked us out. And I'm going to read some of these curses, because at the end of the day, that's how you know that we need Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and we are the people, the cursed and / blessed nation, all right, that the Lord is dealing with. So like here, hold on. 30 maybe. Okay, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. All right. And that's part of the curses. Deuteronomy 28 and 30 in the NLT, you will be engaged to a woman, but another man will sleep with her. That's the act of adultery. You will build a house, but someone else will live in it. All right. And that's also, you know, how the Lord is breaking it down, how our people are going to, get houses, build houses, and won't be able to enjoy the fruits thereof, whether it be of their own household. All right. Because you got plenty of men that'll get married, all right, to a woman, get a divorce, and they keep the house. Here the man done put all his hard-earned money, and his name is also on there as well, but they'll give all things unto the woman. All right. Showing that this is the curse. The Lord none took the woman away from us, man. All right. Because we remove Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah from being our source, being our power. All right. Whoring after other gods, committing that spiritual adultery, that spiritual fornication. OK. And the Lord trickle it down to even to the physical part that our women would totally be against us. And like the elder apostle said in his video, technically, we're all guilty of the act of adultery because we done had plenty of women that wasn't virgins, man. It's just that simple. I know I can say, all, like I say, lucky one, just one, man. All right. But other than that, all mine's, was already so-called taken, So, hey, we always have to, praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah for that mercy and grace. But the thing what Bishop Nate doing, like I say, he's not mature in the spirit. That's what it boils down to. He's not mature in the spirit, man. He still think as a child. All right. And the Lord will, I'm gonna close out with that. Cause that's child's shit, man. To be laughing at the act of adultery. That's high school shit. Okay. That's what high schoolers do. Laugh and joke around by taking somebody else female, man. Deuteronomy 28:30. You will be engaged to a woman, but another man will sleep with her. You will build a house, but someone else will live in it. You will plant a vineyard, but you will never enjoy its fruit. And that's also going into the fruits of your body, which is your children. All right. That's why they have the so-called child support system, the welfare system. All right. So we won't be able to enjoy our children. All right. And if you read further down, the verse 54 and verse 56, it lets you know how we won't, be, let me see. Husband, she show love. Okay, verse 56, Deuteronomy 28:56. The most tender and delicate woman among you, so delicate she would not so much as touch the ground with her feet, will be selfish towards the husband she loves, and toward her own son and daughter. All right. And that's also a curse, too, that the Lord put upon the woman. All right. For a lot of people that hate they children, they hate the husband. They're very selfish, always worrying about their careers, not knowing and not understanding. If you're a real so-called woman of God, or if you believe in a higher power, you should put all your trust and honestly your investments in your husband, man. Honest the truth. That's supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. But also understand that the Lord put curses on the men as well. Verse 54, the most tender-hearted man among you will have no compassion for his own brother, his beloved wife, and his surviving children. All right. Which he shall leave, as it says in the precept. I'm going to read that. Verse 54 in the KJV, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and towards the wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. All right. Fatherless households, man. All right. Men basically not being men and taking the responsibility of raising a family. And that's also the curses, man. First Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. All right. And that precept is for Nate because he's still thinking as a child, man. He's understanding as a child, basically, being all over the place, being unstable, not being guided. All right. He hasn't matured in the spirit, man. Especially dealing with that act of adultery, which is worthy of death. It is a serious matter, man. And he took very lightly of it. And now he's back on Front Street, all right, on the hot seat, all right, spotlight, that this man is not a man of the Lord. The Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, is not dealing with the IUIC, and he's bringing it down tremendously, man. So with that, I'm going to close out by saying Kahalayam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect, 144,000 and 1/3, scattered abroad, all right, around the earth, but mainly in Babylon and Great America. Until next time, I say Shalom.